Hello YouTube, and welcome to Battle Family Prep, where we cover everything hiking, camping, and prep. And today we're going to be looking at the EcoFlow Delta Portable Power Station. So let's get after it. Get this case off here. Comes with this cover. Go ahead and get this off. So this is the EcoFlow Delta. You can charge this unit off a wall plug. You can charge it off of solar panels, which I'll get the solar panels out. And you can also do this off a car. You can also do it off the DC plug on your car, or if you have an inverter in your car, you can use the plug and plug it in. So it does have 6 AC outlets on it. It does have the side panel here where you can plug in for charging. Also on the front is where you can turn the power and turn it on. So as you can see, it's got 99 run hours, 100%. It'll show you when you plug something in. This is where you can control to turn the DC power on, and then there is also a button on the back so you can turn on the AC power. So now the AC outlets are live and hot. You also got your plug here. Let me grab a, so what I've got here is just a 40 volt battery charger here for my leaf blower and weed eater. We'll just plug this in and see how long it takes to so it's not pulling anything, not significant anyway. The charger is on. Let me see if I can find a battery that's not charged. So just my leaf blower battery charger here. See if we can get this thing. Okay, this one's charging. The other battery was plugged. So just to give you an example, it'll show how much you're running and how long you can charge that before this is dead. It's not going to be 20 hours to charge it. It's saying that, hey, you can run that continuous for 20 hours. So just to show you that how it gives you the readout on what you're charging, what you're running. So with the EcoFlow, if you charge it off a wall plug, you can charge it from 0 to 80% in about an hour. You can fast charge it via solar car. You can power 13 devices simultaneously. The reason that I got this particular item is so that it just goes back to the rule where 1 is none and 2 is 1. You know, everyone's got a backup generator, things like that. You know, living in Oklahoma, the ice storms and things like that, pretty used to going without power. Of course, now I live in West Virginia. But, you know, if it's snowy out and I don't want to get out to go get gas, you know, and I've got my deep freezer full of meat, I don't want it to ruin. I have lost power twice since I've been here in West Virginia, which is not a lot. I've been here almost 3 years. But when I plug this into my deep freeze, it will run my deep freeze when it cycles. It says 13 hours. So, and as you know, a deep freeze is not cycling all the time. So on their site, it says it'll run a normal freezer 14 hours. a CPAP machine that's 40 watts will run 21 hours. A refrigerator, 120 watts, 7.5 hours. You know, my camera, I can charge it 70 times. Cell phone, 104 times. It has 800 plus cycle times. That means fully draining it, recharging it. You can do it over 800 times. The output of this model is 1800 watts with 3300 surge. The AC input, when you plug it in, is 1200 watt max. The solar input max is 400 watts. Now, when I did buy this model, I did buy some solar panels to go with it. It came with the cables. I did buy some extension cables so I could get it pretty far from the unit. So if I had it in the house running the deep freeze, I could run the cables outside and still charge it off solar. I believe off of one panel, it will charge this unit to 100%. I think the minimum is 10 hours. 2 panels shortens the time. 3 panels, it'll charge this fully back to 100% in 3 to 5 hours. So as long as you got 3 to 5 hours worth of sunlight, you can fully charge this off the solar panels. So let me get this down here. So the solar panels did come in a case. I believe these are 150 watt. I'll look that up and verify that. Did I pull this? But this is how the panels look. So, and you just set them up, and that's that. They do work pretty good. I've used them a couple of times already. Now, I haven't, you know, I put them on my back patio when it was cloudy out because I wanted to see exactly what they would do on a cloudy day because it's pretty cloudy here. They did, I thought, better than what I expected. This is a 160 watt solar panel. And like I said, I bought it, whenever I bought my EcoFlow, they had a deal. They were running a deal that day for the portable power station plus a solar panel, and so I got it a little bit cheaper. Now the bag, you can use the bag that it comes with, kind of set it up in a V. You can hook your panels to it. It has clips inside of it where you can hook the panel to it to kind of support it if you don't have something to lean it against. So, yep, you can just set this up and set your items on it. So, but there's tons of these out there. There's tons of different kinds, models. Like I said, I just went with the EcoFlow. I did a lot of research on different brands. You know, there's a lot of these out there, you know, Jackeries and things like that. But I went to a deal and it had, I'll link the link to the guy's video. He had went through and did all this testing of what all you could run off of the portable power station and how long it would run. And he had every single different model, so whenever I chose mine, that's the list that I went by. I went by because I don't want my meat to ruin that I have in my freezer. Refrigerator items, it's cold enough, and that's the reason we lost power. I can bring that stuff down to my garage. You know, of course, you know, your first line of defense is a generator or something like that, but this is very cool to have just as an extra. We have taken it camping a couple of times. You know, I charge my phones off of it. You can charge cameras off of it. you know, if you did get in a bind, you could take it out to your car, start your car, charge it off the car real quick. But with that being said, I believe that's all I've got. You know, like I said, the EcoFlow, we've used it a few times just to do the freezer and stuff like that. But it's just another option that's out there. I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware that these exist or that are out there. So far, so good. Like I said, it's very handy, especially for my freezer. I worry the most about that during a power outage. We have ways to heat our house, but you know, generators okay, but especially dual fuel. I run out of gas, I can switch it over to propane, but if it's cold out, I'm using my propane to heat my house. So I gotta have the battery backup to keep that freezer alive. With that being said, I want to thank you for joining. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you like these type of videos. And until next time, be safe.